Welcome to this edition of the Mortgage Cat video blog. My name's Pat Palmer and I'm a licensed mortgage agent with Zoom Mortgage, and I'm absolutely thrilled to have a special guest here today, Jurgen Rudolph from JKR Financial. Jurgen, thank you so much for participating in this video blog.
Patrick, I'm honored to be on your show.
I was absolutely thrilled when you said yes. One of the things that I wanted to do for our viewers is to help them understand their financial planning options. And I know JKR has been around for almost 30 years now. You've got a diverse background being in the military prior, and I know that JKR has been doing some wonderful work for clients across Ontario. Why don't you first tell our viewers a little bit about JKR Financial?
Well, that's such a warm intro. Thank you, Patrick. I think one thing to think about with what we do is you're in charge of money that's being invested for a long period of time. Let's say 10 years, 25 years.
Right.
You therefore need, one of the things we like to look at is have an equity bias and be diversified.
Right.
Whether that's investing the proceeds from the sale of a home that you're going to live off for the rest of your life to a pension plan.
Okay. So I know that, different people come to at different stages, whether it's they got 15 years to retirement or 20 or 25. And I know this space is kind of crowded in regards to a lot of people say they do financial planning. You guys have been doing it successfully for almost 30 years. Why don't you tell people a little bit about the difference that JKR looks at? Because I know we had talked about stuff like mind mapping and so on. Why don't you tell our viewers a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's funny. I tend to leave that out. Is the mind mapping I like to use in the plans because it gives you an overview of your plan, and as opposed to we always want to go left to right, where our brain's developed such as a mind map where it moves outwards and you can capture your financial plan on that. Along with that, we like to bring in the military, I guess, discipline of a plan and having contingencies to it. Right. So I'd say those are two things that make us a bit different.
Absolutely. I know that people these days are worried about their financial future and making sure that they're involved in the right investments and dealing with the right people in regards to planning. That is really important. How do our viewers get a hold of you and the JKR team to start a conversation about planning for their financial future?
Well, our location is in Hamilton on Walnut Street, 76 Walnut Street South. Okay. Now in this digital world, I think probably an email's the easiest way. Sure. Jurgen, Jurgen, jkrfinancial.com. Okay. And something that's a little added creative, I guess, we've been doing over the last 3 years is a weekly podcast. Okay. That you can find at www.openroll.org.
Okay, so this podcast you do very quickly, you're interviewing different people in the financial services industry, or are you interviewing people outside of the industry?
Yes. So it's a combination of, we want to bring some value to that person listening to say, well, are you on a journey? Here's an example of a journey. Do you want to use the latest technology? We'll have Patrick on to show using YouTube and that to deliver your message.
Very cool. Well, Jurgen, I want to thank you for taking time out today to talk to our viewers and let them know about JKR Financial. This is Pat Palmer from Mortgage Cat video blog, thanking you for watching. I bumped up the end a little bit, that's okay.